tonight is definitely going to be a treat for me, as I'm here at Sai Wine and Champagne Cafe located in Laboni for a spot of wine tasting. My taste buds are juiced up and ready to taste the various wines, from the Sauvignon Cabernet to a Chardonnay. And my nose is ready to savor the smell of all the different notes. So enough talking, let the lesson begin.
Wine is, of course, an alcoholic beverage which is fermented. It's made up of a chemical composition of 87% of water, 11% of alcohol, at least between 11 to 14%, a bit of acid, that's why we hear some biting taste afterwards, and some tannins.
Tonight, I'm tasting 5 types of wine. Cabernet Sauvignon, which has the aroma of black currants and cherries. Baron, which has aromas of prunes with spicy nuances. Rosé, which has aromas of candy floss and cherries. Shiraz, which has aromas of melon and herbaceous. And Chardonnay, which has the aromas of stone fruit. Okay, we're well into our wine tasting session now, and I feel good right about now. I've also made a new friend, Lady K. We're not used to hearing wine tasting in Accra together, right? I don't know about you, but it seems new to me.
Oh, it is. It's relatively new because we don't grow grapes in Accra. There's no vineyard, there's no estate, wine estate. So I think that it's very natural for it to be relatively new in Accra. So it's been an exciting experience.
I'm here with Janet now, and Janet has been our wine guru this evening, and she's told us so much about the art of wine tasting and selection. So, Janet, we've got 3 different glasses here, but they're all for wine. So please explain to us which wine goes in which glass.
This is a typical red wine glass, a typical white wine, and this is actually for bubbly or champagne. With the red wine, you need to swell and let it breathe.
Okay, so you need more space to swirl it well. So the white wine glass doesn't need as much space.
You don't need as much space as that.
Champagne.
And with champagne, you wouldn't want to let the bubbles go off. Oh. So this bulb is to preserve the bubbles.
Look at that.
Yes.
Did you know that when drunk regularly, wine can help you boost your sex drive? And make sure that you don't store your wine in the fridge. It should be kept in a cool, dark closet or a wine cellar.
With red, the skins are left with a fluid after pressing to enhance the color. Okay. But this combination of the skins with the fluid is also good for the heart.
Okay. I could get used to this.
Cheers. And cheers to your good health.
If I were to compare you to one of the wines we've tasted tonight, I would say you're a rosé. You're very fresh and sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, but in all seriousness, this is your first wine tasting.
Yeah, this is my first. Wine is a bit more classier, and today I've experienced a lot of like the different kinds of wine, so I'm glad I came.
To life. I like that. Cheers.
Yeah.
I spoke with Nadia Mensah, who's the brains behind Sai, to find out what inspired her to have a champagne and wine cafe in Accra.
So, as part of the Sai experience, it's about a culture, it's a lifestyle. So we just feel like it's the obvious thing for us to be doing, about educating people about wine, how to taste it, what to look out for, how to smell the wine, and then to basically just continue to be introducing them to them good wines that we currently have in Ghana.
It's been an exciting evening. I've tried 5 different types of wine, but I must say my favorite has been the Cabernet Sauvignon, the red of red wine. Okay, it has flavors of black currant and cherries, and it's such a bold, rich red wine. Absolutely my favorite of the night. I've loved every minute of this wine tasting. I also learned about the ritual of tasting wine and how important it is to recognize the legs of the wine, to sniff the aromas in the wine, but most importantly, to taste the wine and let the taste roll around your tongue. That is what makes you a true wine connoisseur. So next time you're in the market for some good wine, you need to stop by Sai Wine and Champagne Cafe. They've got all the selections you could possibly want and more. Enjoy.